So, greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome to your horoscope. So, this is interesting. I'm going to give you last four signs a little more love today than usual. So, you own the season. And so, one of the things my Western evolutionary astrology teacher, Stephen Forrest, said is that Sagittarians are on a sacred quest. They're looking for something. And they're wanting meaning, extra meaning in their life. And so, we've already learned the lesson from Scorpio, like, oh my gosh, we might die, or we might have sex, or a baby, or something crazy, or someone we love might die, or someone we love might be born, or, all those kind of crazy things. And now we're in the place like, wow, we have to digest and assimilate those experiences and look at them with a little more distance, because like when the Sagittarius is like long distance vision, and be a little more lighthearted about it. So Mercury's in Sagittarius. Mercury in Sagittarius is the slang expression position for Mercury, because Sagittarius is all about slang. It's all about shortcuts to get across what you were wanting to do. It's all about things, funny things about trouts that live in trousers that have one eye, and the things about somebody who's coming around to bring joy in some certain fashion, and it's just really something you got to take notice. And yet at the same time, now you're dealing with Saturn. So let me tell you about people who have Saturn in Sagittarius. They often suffer persecution. Okay. And whether we're talking about Martin Luther King Jr., who's a civil rights activist, or even the business cannabis seed mogul Mark Emery, who went to jail for his seed business in Canada, in the U.S., there's this air of people being persecuted for their beliefs. And I imagine there's some young people, especially right now in the Middle East and part of like the Arab Spring, that were born between late 1985, 1988, who have Saturn in Sagittarius, and they've suffered too from that. So that's something to think about. It's that why is it that we have sacred irrationalities that keep us from allowing everyone to have a good life? That's the question of the day. It really is. And how are you going to bring about more justice? Because, sure, Saturn's about maturity. Saturn's about limits, okay? Saturn's about laws. It's about authority. It can be depressing or it can be exhausting. It's a big mountain. But here's the other thing about Saturn. Saturn's about justice. It's about fairness. And if I didn't know the Vedic principles, learn from some of my sidereal Vedic astrologer people, I wouldn't know, these planets are grahas, they're grabbing energy. So right now the sun grabbing energy as it goes by your house, okay? Mercury grabbing energy, it's Buddha, gotta have Buddha consciousness. And you are conscious, and you are going to make good decisions, so let's just leave it at that.